Today, you are going to get more detailed information on Microsoft PowerPoint. First, you need to open your assignment, S2 Assignment 5. We are now in Chapter 2 of our Kids Travel or Techno Travel project. You are going to label the diagram of the Microsoft PowerPoint window, answer the questions about the ribbon to learn about the tabs, groups, and commands, and use the zoom slider and answer questions about how it works. Make sure you read all the information on your instructions in this PDF document before you start. You will be using Microsoft PowerPoint to create your travel advertisement. Answer the questions to learn more about the program. From the Start menu, select All Programs, Microsoft Office, Microsoft PowerPoint. This is your Start menu. Then you're going to click on All Programs. Scroll down if necessary and click Microsoft Office, then Microsoft PowerPoint. Notice that when you open PowerPoint, it opens to a blank document. I am going to use a different PowerPoint in order to demonstrate some of the features. First, we have our File tab. The File tab is a tab which opens a menu of basic commands used in many Microsoft Office programs, such as New, Open, and Save As, and Print. Just above the ribbon, which this is the ribbon, we have our Quick Access toolbar. The Quick Access toolbar is a customizable toolbar found above the ribbon that holds commands which are used often, such as save, undo, redo, and you can see I have print, but you may not. This is our ribbon. There are many different ribbons with many different tools on them. The ribbon is a band that contains a set of tabs including Home, Insert, Design, Transitions, Animations, Slideshow, Review, View, and other add-ins, such in this case Academic and Acrobat. To the right of our title bar, we have our window controls. The window controls are a set of 3 controls at the top right corner of a program used to minimize, maximize and restore, or to close the program window. Over here, number 5 would be your Slides tab. The Slides tab is a pane at the left of the window used to display thumbnails of all the slides in the presentation. When the Outline tab is selected, the text on the slides is shown instead. So you see here we have our outline view of our slides pane. The slides pane is the pane that's in the middle of the screen that's used to display the current slide. So if I were to select a different slide, now my slide pane view changes. At the bottom of your slide, you have your Notes pane. This Notes pane is a pane at the bottom of the window that you can use to add your notes to talk about it. PowerPoint is not meant to replace an actual presentation. It is only meant to enhance or emphasize a presentation. Down on your status bar, you have your views. You have your normal view, your slide sorter view, your reading view, and your slideshow view. The views are this bar at the bottom of the PowerPoint window that is used to switch between normal, which is what you see when you open the slide sorter view, the reading view, or the slideshow view. The zoom slider is also on the status bar. It is to the right. See, we have it at 76% currently. This is where you can change the size of your slides pane view, or how you see the slide in the slides pane. If you want to increase or decrease the size of it, you use a zoom slider. Now let's get more detailed into the ribbon. The ribbon has tabs, and each tab holds commands that do a similar job. This is your Home tab. Each tab is divided into groups. A group is a collection of commands that do a similar action, like the Insert tab. The delete, change the layout of a slide, and each group has commands, such as you see here. Let's look at the Home tab. We have our font group. Right here is our font group. We know that because we see it in gray. This is what allows us to change anything that has to do with our font, from bold, italics, underline, text shadows now that we have PowerPoint, the font color, font size, and the font style. To change our layout of a slide, these are the different layouts that slides can have. Remember that PowerPoint opens with your title slide as your first slide. To change the layout of a slide is in our Slides group. If you want to add a picture, clip art, shape, header, footer, which tab do you think we would use? We would use Insert. This is the Insert tab. Under the View tab, we have the command that lets us view the Slide Master. Here is the Slide Master. This is where we can edit it from this side, from here. In order to check our spelling, we would use the Review tab. When you drag the zoom slider to the left, you decrease the size of your picture. When you drag it to the right, you increase it so that the slide looks bigger. To the left is to make the slide smaller, and the number gets smaller. As you can see, we have now 35%. When you go to the right, it makes it bigger. The little line in the center is 100%. Make sure you're answering all the questions on your pages in the PDF. Once you've done so, click File, Save As, click Desktop, double-click your folder that has your name, double-click the Travel folder, and save this as Introduction to PowerPoint. Make sure both P's are capitalized and there's no space between Power and Point, and then your name.